This is my new method of having dual deploy. Uh, this rocket has had 5 previous, well, this is the 5th version of this same design, and previous versions have been with 2 pistons, one with the main, one with the drogue, and it made for about an 11-foot tall rocket. And I used 3-inch ABS as my body tube. And aside from being a very tall rocket, it was very hard to get a 10-foot parachute in a 3-inch airframe. So I've gone to 4-inch aluminum airframe, and I've eliminated my drogue piston, and instead I've got my main output coming up to the main parachute, and this is a chute release that I have made, and it comes up with a speaker wire, and it's longer than the rope that has it attached to my airframe, so I won't put any strain on that. But this is what they call an electric match. It comes with a protective cover, and it's a very reliable way of setting this off. So this is a piece of 3-inch PVC drain pipe, thin wall, and the reason for that is that if I just placed it on this thin piece of plastic, it might burn through and damage my chute. So I don't think it's going to be on there long enough to burn through. So I'll solder this to the speaker wire, and the way I assemble this is I take my potassium nitrate sorbitol mixture, and it's just warm enough to touch with my hands. So I smear some on there, and then I pat it down to make it about a 1/16 of an inch thick. Then I put my E-match down in it, and then I wrap my rubber band around my parachute. Then I put another layer of potassium nitrate sorbitol mixture on it and pat it down. It ends up in about, it's a little less than a 1/4 inch thick maybe. And I put a piece of foil tape over it to just contain it. Well, first of all, I trim it so that it just covers the rubber band. That's all you want. So then I put the foil tape over that just to keep it from, if it cracks, that it'll all be contained there. So I let it cool and get hard, and then I can take it loose if I want to. But the way this works is when the main goes off, it'll sever that rubber band, and it'll come off. This will separate. This rope which was contained will come loose, come out like this. Pull this out, and then the parachute is free to unravel. Might take it a couple 100 feet to do that, but it's kind of difficult to get the spacing right of your rope, but and you have to leave this loose right up here. This has to be free to come out here. And so this will be up at the top, connected to my nose cone, and the rope from my piston and the airframe will come up to here, connect to the nose cone also. And on top of here I'll have a 3-foot drogue chute, which takes about 3 inches of space, and that'll connect to my nose cone also. Then the nose cone fits on, and that's it. Like all my experiments, I hope it works.